Think you know what goes on behind those gleaming airport terminals? Think again. The airline industry has perfected the art of psychological manipulation, and every time you step foot in an airport, you're walking into their carefully orchestrated game. Today, I'm exposing the hidden tactics that airlines use to control your behavior, empty your wallet, and keep you completely unaware of what's really happening. By the end of this video, you'll never look at air travel the same way again. Every time you fly, airlines use at least 12 calculated strategies to influence how you move, what you buy, and even how you feel inside the airport. Some are harmless, some are profitable, and a few will completely change how you travel. Today, we're breaking down the psychology, pricing tactics, and behind-the-scenes systems airlines don't advertise, including why flights arrive early, why overbooking is intentional, and the surprising truth about airport pricing. And stick around because the last tip will instantly improve your next landing experience. Let's start with something you've definitely experienced, but probably never questioned. 1. Why airports slow you down. Psychology section. Ever notice how your pace changes as you move through security? That's not random. Airports use a concept known in design psychology as cognitive friction. Flooring often shifts from hard surfaces to softer materials like carpeting in post-security areas. Soft surfaces subtly slow walking speed. Slower movement reduces congestion. It also increases dwell time near shops. The longer you linger, the more likely you are to spend. It's not sinister, it's strategic architecture. And that's just the beginning. 2. Overbooking isn't a mistake. Revenue strategy section. If you've ever been bumped from a confirmed seat, here's the reality. Overbooking is deliberate. Airlines use predictive algorithms based on years of no-show data. They calculate how many passengers typically miss flights and sell extra seats accordingly. Most of the time it works. But when everyone shows up, someone gets rebooked. It's legal, it's calculated, and it's one of the most profitable revenue optimization strategies in aviation. Pro tip, the later you check in, the higher your risk of being bumped on a full flight. 3. The truth about early arrivals. Ever landed 20 minutes ahead of schedule? It feels efficient. But here's what's happening. Airlines often build buffer time into flight schedules, accounting for taxi delays, air traffic congestion, and weather variability. If conditions are smooth, the plane appears early. This improves on-time performance metrics, which directly influence rankings, investor perception, and consumer trust. It's expectation management, and it works brilliantly. 4. Airport pricing is designed around captivity. Why is that sandwich $14? Because once you pass security, you're in what economists call a captive market. You can't leave. Competition is limited. Convenience outweighs price sensitivity. Retailers pay high rent for airport space and price accordingly. The simple fix? Bring snacks. Carry an empty water bottle to fill post-security, or use a travel rewards card that offsets food purchases. Small planning equals big savings. 5. Your luggage goes through more than you think. Before reaching the aircraft, checked bags pass through advanced screening systems. Explosive detection scanners analyze density, composition, and anomalies in seconds. This isn't about profiling your souvenirs. It's layered aviation security designed to prevent threats before they reach the cabin. And yes, the technology is far more advanced than most travelers realize. 6. Airplanes and cleanliness. What's real? Let's address something practical. Aircraft are cleaned between flights, but typically surface level only during quick turnarounds. Deep cleans happen less frequently. High-touch areas like tray tables and armrests can accumulate bacteria between cycles. The fix is simple. Pack disinfecting wipes. Wipe your tray table and armrests. Avoid placing food directly on surfaces. Smart travelers prepare instead of panicking. 7. Pilot rest. Yes, it happens. On long-haul flights, pilots take scheduled rest periods. There are strict regulations governing this. Controlled cockpit rest improves alertness during critical phases like descent and landing. Would you rather your pilot nap strategically or fight fatigue at 35,000 feet? Exactly. 8. Airport ATMs and exchange fees. Airport ATMs and currency exchange counters often carry higher withdrawal fees, poor exchange rates, added foreign transaction costs. It's convenience pricing again. Better strategy: withdraw cash before arriving or use credit cards with no foreign transaction fees. This one decision can save you more than any travel hack. 9. Lounge access isn't just for elites. Airport lounges aren't only for first-class passengers. Many offer day passes. Certain credit cards include access. Some memberships cost less than frequent food purchases in terminals. Free snacks, reliable Wi-Fi, comfortable seating, quieter environment. For frequent travelers, this often pays for itself. 10. The simple arrival hack. When you land, everyone rushes to the nearest restroom by baggage claim. That bathroom becomes overcrowded instantly. Instead, walk deeper into the terminal. Less traffic, cleaner facilities, shorter lines. Sometimes the best travel advantage isn't secret, it's patience. 11. Ghost flights and slot protection. Airlines operate within slot-controlled airports. If they don't use assigned takeoff or landing times, they risk losing them. In rare cases, aircraft may operate with very low passenger loads to maintain these rights. It's expensive, but losing strategic slots can be worse. Aviation is as much logistics as it is transportation. 12. What all of this really means. None of this is about villainous airlines plotting against you. It's about optimization. Airlines optimize time, movement, revenue, space, behavior. Once you understand the system, you travel differently. You pack smarter. You spend strategically. You move intentionally. When that's the real advantage. The airline industry has mastered the psychology of travel, using every trick in the book to influence your decisions and maximize their profits. From surveillance seating to manipulated pricing, from schedule padding to behavioral flooring, you're constantly being managed in ways you never realized. Now that you know these secrets, you can make informed decisions and protect yourself from their manipulation. The next time you travel, remember that knowledge is your best defense against an industry that sees you not as a passenger, but as a profit opportunity waiting to be optimized. Like subscribe, share, travel smarter, spend intentionally, and never assume the system is accidental. See you in the next one.